Yo, what up? Just a quick stream. Just gonna hit a couple dials. Got a few leads that I need to follow up with. A few new leads, and then I'm gonna dial my pipeline and buy some iSpeed to lead. I like hearing iSpeed to lead on Saturdays. Just it's been working out for me. Let's see. Hmm.
814599122 is not available.
Let's double dial. Let's send a text. Ba.
814599122 is not available. The mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages at this time. Goodbye.
That lead came in a couple minutes ago. Let's see. Let's see. Let me call. Let me read the notes. Let me comp this real quick. Then let me fucking give the offer. It's a rural property. Yesterday her husband wasn't home, so I didn't want to give the offer. Zestim is 120 fixed up. Um Looking for a 3 bedroom, 1 bath, maximum. Let's do 1,500 square feet. Um, last 12 months. Yeah, okay. So we got 90, 90. Aries 90. What is as is? Needing work. 59 is as is. 145 is like super ARV. 240, that's not it. 120 needs work, but it's better than ours. Man, 100. I want to see the 60s. Let me see what 60 look like. Still looks better than us. Still looks better than us. 29. 29 looks better than us too. 29 looks better than us too. 78. No. 67. 30. What 30 looks like? Mm. 30 looks like us too. We need to sell at 30. Let me see what 65. Yo, Jason, if you hear me, um, call that Ohio lead. I'm gonna sell this bitch at 32. Yeah, I gotta give her off at 20. Yeah, it's probably not a deal. She wants at least 40. Um, rural market. Um, I can probably get. Yeah, she's all in at 40. What can we do? We can just make offers. I might love APA. It's gonna be a headache. PA in New York, I'm gonna let me. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. I speak. Let me see this. He's not running yesterday. That was a waste, man. So this next one, I'm gonna give the offer, but I really don't want it. It's fucked up. Can I list at 40? If I can list at 40, we got something. But if I can't list at 40, let's go let's go Eddie. Does this 38 look better than us? This 38 looks better than us, but it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bath. So that's not. Let's go 2 bedrooms. I don't know why that 30 is there. 3 bedroom, 1 bath, no pictures. It's been listed for 262 days for 25, not selling. 30K. This one's listed for 32 1. We are we are 1,400 square feet. That one is 900 square feet. It's been listed for 35 days. So I can sell at 40. I'm optimistic on 40. but I don't really have proof there. This one's 300 days for 55, too much. So what's going on, man? 20, 37 days. Look like shit. We look better than that. And it's for 19. 4 saves is too high. Yeah. We got this at 20, bro. What did she upgrade? It's not a fucking. It's not a deal. I'm manufacturing if I fucking close this. Let's see what this pending look like. 2-1. It's rehabbed. It's fucking rehab. All right. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Hungry, bro.
Please leave your message for
I don't even know what that means, Caesar. Hey, Stephanie, this is Jay. Giving you a call. We schedule a time for today to give you that offer on that property. Let me know if today's still a good time. If not, we'll reconvene on Monday. Give me a call back. Thank you. Okay. Let me put the notes. Offer 25K max. Offer 25K max. Let's get it. Oh, okay. Let me know if you want to hop on. Let's see. 0 for 2. Uh, eh. Let's buy some leads. Who's the sniper? With the sniper. Who's the sniper? Oh, let me call this other lead that was given to me by a TU member, but it's a banger. Let me look at that address real quick. It's an iSpeed to lead. Zillow's 420. She wants 275. He even has pictures. Oh, he don't got shit. um. All right. His name is Aiden. The reason I'm pre-comping, this is in my backyard. Literally. So I get excited when I get a deal in my backyard. Yeah, it's closed. All right. Maybe it's too early.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not. Hello,
Hey, am I speaking to Kim?
this is Kim.
Hey, Kim, this is Jay Rodriguez. I believe you were speaking to Aiden about a property you were looking to sell on Madison. Are you still looking to sell it?
I'm in the process of working it out with an attorney. I have an offer on the house and it's in return attorney review.
Oh, okay. So I'm a little bit late. Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Wish you the best of luck with that.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Fuck. Let me text him. So you guys wonder. Nah, that wasn't Aiden's lead. It was in the iSpeed to lead. She was asking 275, ARV's 450. So it's a banger. He sent me the lead yesterday. I called her, she didn't pick up, so I called today. Man, everybody's on that. If you don't close those type of deals, I don't know, bro. But yeah, like that was a banger. Like if you can't close that quick, and then I know that I could have pushed him, but like, hey, if something doesn't work out, blah blah. Man, the spread is so big, it's working out. She lives 3 hours away. Nah, it's over, bro. There's nothing I can do, man. He fucked up. Man. Once you get on the phone, you have to close. That's what I've been telling you guys. If you don't close a deal, it's over. If you don't go for the close, it's over. You're not getting them back on the phone. Or somebody's gonna you know how if you go through motivation and stuff, the seller's gonna remember that, and when they go on the next call, they kind of have the experience from the last call. So the next guy is easier for him. So he's gonna close it. Oh wow. Yeah, surprised somebody in TU locked it up. She's probably getting a lot of calls. It was a banger lead. It is what it is. All right, let me start buying leads. Everything sold out. What the fuck? Let's hide the salt. I probably have a coupon today. Yeah, let's look for the coupon. Newest Sweet 75. Yeah, somebody probably locked it up, I think. If she's using words like attorney review and stuff like that, it's locked up. She would have just said it's under contract if she wanted to get rid of us, in my opinion. Or she's getting spammed by a lot of calls. Yeah, of course, bro. I'm definitely am. She's already on a drip. Suite 75. That's for this lead. Let's see. Suite 75. I'll buy that lead. Give me that lead. Give me that lead. I guess I could share this screen. So you guys see how I buy leads. How do I do this shit? There you go. I'm looking for rehab or vacant. Um, Midland, Texas, vacant. 10 or 14 year moving ready. Lost in the family. 2 to 3 months though. Oh, it's mobile home. Mobile home. So when it's mobile home, this is a lie. But I might buy it. Yeah, that's 1990 to 2000. Mobile home. Nah, I'll skip it. Midland, Texas. If it's in good condition, I can hotel it or novate it. If I'm thinking as much, just getting bought. What was the code? Suite 75. I hope it don't show the info. It has my card information. Major remodel. Ooh, San Bernardino. I don't do anything on the West Coast. Trinity, Texas. Cosmetic. 2200 probably. 331 month relocating. Joplin. Quapaw. Blah blah. No. No. Major rehab. Oh, Akron. Relocating. 1 month. Shut up, man. Skokie. Age related. What is Skokie? I know this area. 2 to 3 months. Cosmetic. What did it say? The homeowner mentioned a loan on the property, highlighted several interested parties, and shared the preference for a higher price. Fuck you. Full rehab, I like it. Where is this at? Canton, Ohio. So this is what I don't like. Free full rehab or low value, low value. Um, yeah, her name was Kim. I think. Let me check. I don't even know where she's at, bro. Yeah, I think it's Kim, bro. Just you don't got notes? Go look at your chat GPT. Chat GPT. It should tell you. Yeah, I can't find that. I don't know her name, so it's hard for me to find her. Mackenzie, I think. Mackenzie. Oh, you talking about that lead? Yeah, she's Kim, bro. Oh, so you were talking about her. You was talking to her. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that's true. He was talking to her. Um, bum, 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 bum. Now we're in active. Major remodel, but I don't like that. Land, no. Major remodel. Tenant occupied Philadelphia, Pass, Grand Rapids. It's not bad. Ah, no, no, no. Let me go to active leads. I just want to have like a few solid conversations before I get off and do some other shit. Tucson, too early. Oh, let me see my novations up. No, no, I thought that's what you. I thought that's what you was talking about, Mackenzie. All right, let me call these leads. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Can you guys hear it?
It's Steve.
Hey, your name Charles or Steve?
It's both.
Got you.
My
Okay.
first name's Charles. I go by Steve.
Got it. Okay, Steve. Hey, Steve, this is Jay. I was giving you a call about the property on Rochelle Drive. It looks like you spoke to somebody on my team about possibly looking to sell. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got
I got it. I got a surgery on the 30th. I have to go to after surgery. They wouldn't let me out of that one. Otherwise, they wouldn't do the surgery. So I have to do that on the 7th.
Mhm.
And then I think I'll be on a plane on the 11th or 12th of next month.
Mhm.
And I'm flying back to Pensacola. I'm hiring a moving company. I already bought a place here in Arizona,
Nice.
my native hometown, and I'm going to move all my tools and everything out of it. Yes, sir.
Got you. Okay.
So it is going to sell next month.
Got you. And
Period.
do you already have a buyer, or you're
I
looking?
got 5 people asking about it.
Mm.
So yeah, and I know the market's gone down from almost 20 grand, which sucks, but I've had offers from 115 to now I think that it's down to like 85 as is.
Got you. So all those offers are recently, the 85 to 115?
Say that again?
Those offers, they were given to you recently?
No, sir. They were given before I came to Arizona. My mother passed away. I came to Arizona. I'll kind of give you the quickie on this, but I flew to Arizona to help my sister out with my mother's belongings up here on the mountain, up in the White Mountains. And my sister goes, "Dude, you got cancer." And I'm like, what the fuck, And yeah, apparently I had cancer. So I've been going to cancer treatments 3 hours away from here, once a week for almost 6 months now. I finished my chemo. They got the cancer removed or with the chemo, but I still have a surgery. They want to go through and scrape some stuff, double test. I just had a biopsy, blah, blah, blah. It's mouth cancer. Anyways, I'm looking good. I'm going to be healthy. I'm way healthier than I was when I was on chemo, which is like 3 weeks out now. But yeah, I still have to do this surgery and then the follow-up doctor's appointment where they'll probably pull the stitches out of my mouth. So,
got you.
But yeah, and then I'm flying back to sell the house because I got another sister who's got dementia and is in a nursing home here in Arizona. So I got my little sister and then the sister that's just under me, and so yeah, I'm gonna fly. I already bought a place. I'm moving back to Arizona.
Got it. Well, I'm happy you're doing better. Sorry to hear passing about your mom. And it looks like you're going through a lot. A lot's happening.
Yeah, and everybody's been hounding me to just like send my keys and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. I'm flying back. I'll get the house emptied out. Half the house has been pre-wired already. The easy part of the house hasn't been. Because I was traveling the last couple years of when I was working. I've been retired for 7 years now. But the last couple years that I was working, I was traveling. I wasn't actually in Pensacola. I was in Baltimore. I was in Texas. I've been traveling around doing I do low voltage and I do a commercial electrician. So I was really busy, and then all of a sudden it stopped, and then then I kind of retired and kind of got really lazy on remodeling.
Got you. No, I got you.
So yeah, but I mean, and I knew if I sold the house anyways, remodeled, they're gonna rip it all apart and do it over again anyway. So I was like, yeah, screw this, because like the garage, the carport, which is actually a garage now, it was built incorrectly. That was not me. And if that gets rebuilt properly, that could be another room. And then, obviously more rental money off of that. But I mean, this is a rental dynasty place. And I got the #1 grade school right behind me. And I had people on, and this is no bullshit, honest to God. When I first bought the place, it looked like it had been fire damaged. I had to put all new, one half of the house was almost collapsed to the floor. It was collapsed to the floor, other than the ceiling joists and everything that just rotted out from mold. I went in and replaced all that, put a metal roof on it, changed all the wiring, but I had people walking into my house, whole families, grandma, grandpa, grandkids, mother, no father with the kids, and literally just walking into my house while I was working on it, and like, oh, hey, when's this gonna be ready? It's like, no, this is my home. Yeah, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. So I ended up having to move all my tools off the front lawn and move them into the house and lock the damn door, because I had like 6 different families just walk in wanting to rent the place. Hey, how soon is this gonna be ready, man? Like, hey, man, this is my home. It'll be ready when I get it done.
And were you doing the work yourself, only yourself?
I swear to God, it's the funniest thing, but it's the honest to God's truth. I'm sorry?
I said, were you doing the work yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to I got 2 gang boxes in the house. I got, I've been living in 1 bedroom. I made the bathroom usable. I've started the plumbing in there. I got that squared away. Anyways, you can see it when I get back into town if you're interested. But yeah, it's worth a look, and I know the neighborhood is like hot. It's 80. I think it's like 82% rentals now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
There's only a few of us that actually own their own house there. Mm-hmm. There's an old lady across the street and a lady next door to me are one. The other one, the renters burnt the damn thing down, I think. I don't know what's going on with that now. But, there's only like 3 of us right there on that street that actually own their house anymore and live in it versus renting it.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's high in rental. I know it is. My family, that's how my dad retired, and, 2 years before his retirement at the U of A hospital, he retired because he was making so much money off his rental properties. So I understand the rental business. I actually, went to real estate school and all that crap. But I was a car stereo installer. Then I was a low voltage contractor for 17 years. And then I became a commercial electrician. So.
Got you. Okay. And
that's kind of my history on this thing. So I know the property has got value. I let the trees and everything grow. Yes. And that's intentional because I'm not there.
How
landscaper.
How long have it been since you?
I've been a year now, almost damn. Yeah, it's been like a year and like 6 days that I've been in Arizona because of the cancer. Okay. So I have been away from the house for a year. So that half of the house may be moldy again because I haven't been there. I don't know that all that drywall that I did may have to be all replaced, but yeah, it's still, I know how people buy these places and got them anyways because you need to get rid of the mold.
Yeah.
if there's mold, but I don't think it's going to be as bad because I put a new roof on it. I put a metal roof on that sucker.
Yeah. Okay.
35, and I put 35 sheets of 3/4 inch plywood on top of that sucker, man. That I did myself, boy. I'm telling you what. I'm an old guy. I'm 66, brother, and I'm telling you that was a bitch.
Yeah.
I actually took my you'll love this story. I took my drywall. I bought one of them drywall, things, lips and stuff for doing the drywall. Well, I rolled that sucker out to the driveway and I started pulling the 3/4 inch sheets of plywood out onto that thing, and then I'd hoist it up, and then I'd go up on the roof and drag it onto the roof, and yeah.
That's crazy.
It's got all new fascia board. It's got bird boards on it now, so the rats aren't coming in the house.
That's good.
They still run around it because of all the vegetation and such, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've got a moving company that's going to move my ass out of there. I'm thinking it'll be before the end. It'll be like a couple weeks after I get there.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an obligation to a buddy of mine that's helped me out in the past that I still got I did a security camera for him, and I got one more monitor to install in his house, and I'm going to do that when I get back. But other than that, yeah, it's going to be sold by the end of the month, and I'm flying. I'm not flying. I'm going to drive my Cadillac back. I got the truck sold that's sitting out in front of the house, but the Cadillac I'm going to pull out of the garage and drive it back to Arizona.
That's a long drive.
It is a hell of a drive.
That's a long drive.
I was actually heading to Savannah, Georgia when I found the house in Pensacola, so.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna do the highest price I can get and cash, and I'm out of there.
Yeah. How much were you looking to get for it?
At this point, I think if I can get 85, I think I'm doing good. I'm not going to be unhappy with 85.
Mm-hmm.
I know the thing was valued, like I said, a year ago, over 100,000. I had a check in my house. I still got the check in there in my house where somebody offered me 115.
Yeah.
Because they know the value of the rental area, and it is a good rental area.
Yeah.
Even with the cost of the finishing, the remodeling, and it's like the living room, the kitchen, it's all been gutted. That half of the house is still completely gutted. No drywall, no insulation. That's the side I was going to rewire.
Gotcha.
Before I got the call to come to Arizona and such. So yeah,
okay.
It's also got structured wiring in it. I don't know if you know what that is, but that's your TV and your Cat 5 going to 3 walls in every bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
And whatnot, because I was a low voltage contractor. I did that for a living, so it was kind of like, hey, I'm going to do this because to me it's important. Instead of going wireless, you want to plug into a hard wire and get the faster speed on your internet.
Mm-hmm. And when you say you're coming back?
I will be back probably about the 12th of next month.
Okay.
I have my appointment on the 7th, but I've already paid for one flight to go there, and I lost my money on that one because they decided they wanted to do chemo on me.
Yeah.
But believe it or not, I'm cancer free because of that choice of staying and doing the chemo treatments. And so now all I got to do is do this surgery, do that one appointment after the surgery, and then I'm out of there. I'm out of here. That's in Phoenix.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I live on the White Mountains. I'm on the Mogollon Rim up in Show Low.
I got you. I'm actually selling a house in Surprise.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to
yeah.
market in like a day or two. Yeah.
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 Oh, dude, it's hot as hell here right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Just heads up. Bring your swimming suit, man, if you're gonna be renting a place or something. Because I'm telling you, it's hot as hell. Even up here on the mountain, and I'm at 7,000 feet. It's right now like 80 degrees. It was like 80 degrees at like shit, 6:30 this morning.
Yeah.
As soon as the sun popped out, baby, it was hot as
It's
hell.
hot over there. So
I'm a desert rat. I was born and raised in Tucson.
okay. I never been.
Yeah, so yeah, I had gone. I've been in Pensacola for 11 years to finish off my career, and 7 of it I've been sitting on my ass drinking beer and kayaking and fishing in the Gulf.
Got you. Okay. And then the surgery you're having, what kind of
Yeah.
surgery is it?
Very minor right now because there's no cancer, but they want to still scrape my lips and my
Mhm.
teeth just to make sure they're. I mean, I had a biopsy and it shows no cancer, but they're still wanting to do that and then take care of a little issue on the outer part of my lower lip and get that.
Got you.
And so yeah, it's very minor, very minor.
Okay. And then you're gonna come
I
to
have-
Pensacola.
Yes, sir.
Did you already hire the moving company?
No, but there's one right down the street. I'm thinking I've already checked their prices and such. I haven't been able to schedule shit because of these
Yeah.
doctor's appointments. And so I'm not going to commit to them until I get there.
Yeah, yeah.
Once I'm on an airplane, then I'll have a moving company,
Got you.
either Mayfair or I think it's National or Mayfair. One of the two of them will, and they come and they load it up. All I got to do is pack it. So I'll toss all my tools, all my tools and my gear, and that's basically all I have. I don't really have furniture in there. I got a dresser and a washer, dryer, refrigerator that I'm not going to take the refrigerator, but if you set that out in the front lawn for 5 minutes, it's gone. Same with your washer and dryer. When I first bought the place, man, I've never seen people fucking come and pick shit up so fast.
Yeah.
Anything they can take to the scrapyard, they'll pick up that within like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. And do you want to fly back, or you kind of have to?
Yes, I have to fly back. I got guns in the house, and I'm not letting anybody in the house. Those are family heirlooms, and yeah,
Gotcha.
they're in a gun safe, but it's like, yeah, I'm coming back from my grandpa's guns and shit. So
Okay.
and
Got you.
yeah, I got a safe in the house that needs to be removed. Yeah. So there's things that I've got to. Yeah, I've had like 2 buyers want me to mail them the keys, and they'll just go do look through and stuff. And I was like, yeah, no, I ain't in any hurry. So it's like, no, yeah, I'm going to deal with my cancer if that's all right. And then they've been bugging me ever since. So for almost a year, I've been getting calls almost every 2 or 3 days from some people that are like, oh, how you doing? But hey, man, you can still send us the keys and, we can go in and take it. Man, I ain't going in my motherfucking house.
Nah,
that ain't how this shit works, man.
Yeah.
It's like when I get back there, because I left in a hurry too. I mean, I shut the water off and I shut the power off, but I was like, yeah, I left in kind of a hurry because my mom passed away, so no, I don't even know how the house is looking right now. Other than, I get pictures from my friends going by.
Yeah. Okay. I got you.
But I am selling the house.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's say I'm able to give you that 85 or price you like. Is that something that you kind of want to agree with right now, or it's like something that you want to wait until you get down there?
I mean, if it's a serious offer and you want to run by and take a gander. Now, keep in mind the backyard I let grow while I was traveling, and that was kind of my security to the back of the house. Because there's an easement between me and the school. So and I've had police collecting guns out of my yard from people running from the cops, throwing them into my backyard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, it's 82% rentals in that area.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a big drug thing on the other side of the road, but it pretty much stays away from me, and nobody's bothered me, especially for a white guy in that area.
Yeah.
Everybody treated me with respect because I treated them with respect.
Mm-hmm.
So I never had really any problems. But there's a guy in the neighborhood that's been breaking into houses that are vacant and trying to, squat them.
Mm-hmm.
He did the house that was burnt part of the way down
wow.
next door to me, from what I hear. This
I
is
need to
all,
get a commitment.
hearsay. I don't know for a fact.
But I'm gonna close it.
But I constantly have people run by my place just to make sure that guy isn't breaking into my house.
Yeah.
And so far, he hasn't.
Okay. And you have somebody like checking on the property here and there?
I got like 3 people drive by all the time.
Got it. Okay.
Yes. And my next door neighbor is really nice. A nice gal that lives next door.
Got it. Okay. So this is how I like to do business. I'm a business person, right? I like to get a commitment up front, so I know, all right, I'm gonna spend resources here and there, and that's why I ask you, is that something that you will sell before you get down there? So whenever you get down there, all you gotta do is just sign paperwork and collect a check, because we will have the title process going through, and all we have to do is just walk it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is your bank in that town?
So I'm paying cash.
I prefer cash versus a check, but yeah.
Yeah. So we go through the title company, and that's why I want to have like 2 weeks in advance so they can run the title search, make sure everything is good. And then by the time you get down there, all you got to do is move your stuff out, go to the title company, sign the closing paperwork, and you either get the wired money or you get a check.
Well, I don't have a bank, so I haven't had a bank since I don't have a bank account.
So it'll be a check. It won't be a briefcase full of cash. It'll be a check, and then you can.
As long as the bank you and I can go to the bank and I can cash that check, we're golden goose. Yeah, I'll take the 85,000.
Yeah, so that's how the process would work, but we would still have to go to the title company.
Okay. So I apparently I owe two years of back taxes right now.
Yeah,
because the damn service. I tried to do it over the phone while I've been here, and they wouldn't let it just wouldn't let me pay the thing over the phone.
Yeah, I mean they should.
But that's shit. It's like I owe like $300 or $400 now. I think my taxes were like $150.
That's amazing.
Life is good as long as it ain't a rental. Because once it's a rental, it's like $1,000 a year. But you know how that is.
Yeah. So
and the insurance.
Yeah, insurance is a little bit higher now in Florida.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not in a flood zone.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah. That baby's not in the flood zone.
Yeah.
If anything's flooded, it's the neighbor across the street that's going to get flooded.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how I would like to do this. This transaction is
okay. What's your name?
Jay Rodriguez, and my company is JR Buys Homes. I can send you my website and everything, how we work, and you can.
Yeah, if you would, email me that or text that to me, and then I'll take a gander.
Yeah,
but I think we might be able to do something before I even leave here.
Yeah, so if we can go under contract.
Now that I'm feeling better.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
If we can go under contract before you get down here, so title can start running the title search, give us like 2 weeks. So by the time you get down there, everything's ready to be wrapped up as soon as you get the stuff out. Because if you get down there and then you try to sell it down there, you're still going to have to wait an extra 3 weeks to get your money. Because everybody's going to go through title. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I closed in 9 days when I walked in there with cash.
Yeah. But they still have to do the title search. So now
I did the whole thing in 9 days. I literally was not even a resident of Pensacola, and I bought that house. I paid cash. I went and signed the title in 9 days, and it was in my hands.
How long ago was that?
That was 11, 12 years ago.
Okay.
They're quick if it's going to be a cash thing. It's not. And I didn't give him a check. Yeah. I gave him cash.
Yeah, I've closed property as quick as 7 days. It's just
Yeah.
I try to give everybody expectations because
No, I understand, but on a cash deal, it usually goes pretty quick, and and I know the title's good because it's mine. I paid cash for the thing when I bought it.
100%.
I ain't gonna tell you how much I paid, but you can probably find out that through the public, whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I got like 16,000 when I bought it.
Okay.
And I paid cash.
It's went up quite a bit since then.
Sure. And I knew it would.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida was good until like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
With the storms.
That's yeah. And then it's gone to shit now. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna lose $20,000-$30,000 on it, but I'm still making money, and I'm retiring, dude. I've been retired for 7 years, 8 years now, and
yeah,
at this point I'm done. I've already bought a place here in Arizona, paid for it already in cash, and
nice.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much
enjoy the weather over there and just you're done, right?
Maybe I'm back home, man. I'm back home where the heat tells you what it is. I'm a desert rat living on a mountain, unfortunately, but yeah.
Are you in Phoenix?
No, I'm in it. I'm up in Show Low.
Okay.
Are you familiar with that?
I'm not.
Pine Top, Show Low.
I'm not.
The White Mountains. I'm on the Mogollon Rim.
Okay.
I'm on top of the Mogollon Rim. So I'm 3 hours or 3.5 hours from Tucson. I'm 3 hours from Phoenix up on a mountain.
Oh, okay. So you're in between. You're not in the city. You're kind of okay.
Yeah, I'm on pine. Yeah, it's nothing but pines and water. There's a lot of springs here. Some properties you buy, you might buy the property, but you don't own the spring that goes through your property or the water rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole different little ball game up here.
Yeah, that's a big thing over there, right? The water rights.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. That could be worth more than your house.
Yeah. No, I heard of that.
Yeah, that's kind of like that. That's where I live. We've had a cabin here since '83. The family. My sister owns it now, but yeah. And the only reason she owns it is because she took care of both my mom with dementia and my other sister with dementia. She's been taking care of them for the last like 15 years, so I didn't argue about the house or the cabin.
Okay. All right. I texted you. Did you get my text? It's from my company line.
Let me check. Let's see. Let me hit this. Let me pull this down.
Let's see.
Yes, I did.
Perfect. So that's my website and that's my name.
Okay.
We can reconvene after you look at it over the weekend.
Yeah.
Then what I would like to do is probably just shoot you that offer. We can go over the agreement. It's pretty straightforward. It's the easiest 2-page agreement. We can open title, something local in Pensacola. And then by the time you get down there, you'll get in there, you get your stuff out, we'll walk it, then we'll be ready to close. So at least everything's done.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll touch base this week. You have anything going on this week?
No. Not till the 30th. This is the biggest break I've had since chemo, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm doing good. So I'm alive.
That's good. God bless.
Yeah. Better than some people, man. I've sat in rooms with 40, 50 people getting blood infusions and chemo and I've come out of this looking good compared to some people. So
and you're happy.
I have been blessed.
You have a good mood. You're happy. I like you. I like your energy.
Yeah. It's what you gotta. I mean, I cut my arm off when I was younger. And they put it back on, and I was like yelling at the doctor, like, "When are you gonna do something?"
Wow.
And he's like, "Dude, I already reinstalled your arm, dumbass."
That's insane.
Yeah, that was back in my 20s, so that was like 4 years ago. I was one of the few reattachments with all the feeling and everything.
Yeah,
I rolled a
it's more
sandrail.
after that. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I learned a long time ago, man. Positive attitude gets you to a lot more than sitting there crying and whining about it.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
And that's how I treated my jobs.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to work, you go to work. You're not sitting here, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Worst workers in the world are in Pensacola. Some of the worst. I could have been a doctor there. If I'd have lied and gone in and applied to be a doctor, I could have been a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
That's the work ethic is just it sucks in that state. Nobody wants to work. Everybody wants to act like they're a millionaire, but they ain't.
Yeah.
Dumbest people I've ever met in my life.
That's life, man. But what can you say? But you rather be called Steven, right? That's what I heard in the beginning of the
Steve,
call.
yeah, Steve, yeah.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah, Charles or Steve. I'll answer to either or, but yeah, my mother said I'll never call him Charles. My dad changed my name when I was being born.
Oh, okay. All right, Steve. Enjoy your weekend. We'll touch base this week.
Yes,
We
sir.
can get something going, and then I would like to make this as easy and straightforward as possible.
All right. Sounds like a plan, boss.
All right. Have a good weekend.
All right. You too. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
That man was a talker. He would have got me. He would have had me there for an hour. Let me see the comments. What's good, bro? What's the numbers looking like? That's a lay down, bro. The numbers, that's why everybody wants it, because the ARV's 215-ish. That's conservative. If I do a Novation as is, I can sell it at 135 easily. That's like a 40K. But he's gonna look for something quick, hotel, whatever. But yeah, that's why everybody wants it. What everybody can't do, because he has a strong personality, is get him to commit to something. So that's what I was thinking the whole time. How can I get him to sign over the phone? And I thought of something like that. Bro, close him with like 5 questions. Oh, yeah, he's a talker, bro. I told you, like, sometimes you overcomplicate things. You don't have to. Just listen. All right. Let him talk himself to demise. I didn't ask him, how's the chemotherapy? How's this? Fuck that, bro. Sometimes you have to, but sometimes you don't. That's how it is, especially when you're asking the question that moves the needle. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, easy lockup. Yeah, I built so much rapport with him. He don't even remember the other guy's name. Like all those offers, he don't even remember them. Do one more. Don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna get off. I got a few. I gotta write notes real quick. I got a few leads I have to get to. That was a 30-minute call. He was a talker, man. What can I say? And then these are speed to lead. So if you don't close them on one shot, you got to build so much rapport that they won't forget you. Notes on top font. Give me all key details. Bum, bum. All right, this lead is going to hit list. All right, no, it gotta be warm lead. All right, let's go. Give me a second. Bum. No, I don't get. Hello, am I speaking to Jeremy? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hey, am I speaking to Jeremy?
Yep.
Hey, Jeremy, this is Jay Rodriguez. It looks like you filled up a form to sell your property on 104th Ave. Is that correct? What was that? What the fuck was that? No, I don't.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
What?
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Jeremy, I don't know what that was. Let me know if you're still looking to sell your home. I'm happy to help. If not, just let me know. I'll take you off my system. Thank you. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Oh, my fault. Let's get to the next one. I got like 4 more leads to call. Let me call Stephanie one more time. One sec, guys. Surgery March 30th and April 12th. Wants to come back and get his stuff. Survived cancer. Happy guy. Talks a lot. Wants 85. Hit him at 65 if possible. All right, next one. Is it ringing? No, I don't. I just suck at follow-ups. 7 days, I stopped calling them.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is
No,
not
I'm using
available.
Go High Level,
At the tone,
CRM.
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Jeffrey, this is Jay Rodriguez giving you a call about a property you were looking to sell on Cedar Drive. Give me a call. If you're still looking to sell, would love to help you out and get that property sold. Thank you. I fucked up with that, but fuck it, bro. Hey. Hey, Jeffrey. So you expressed interest on selling. Let me know if that's still the case. J. Um,
Hello,
Hi, am I speaking to Rhonda?
you are.
Hey, Rhonda. This is Jay Rodriguez. I was giving you a call about a property on County Road. Looks like you spoke to somebody on my team about possibly looking to sell. Is that right?
Yes,
Awesome. Do you know how much you were looking to get for it?
it's on West County Road 54.
Yeah, what? Oh, 54, not 50?
No,
Well, let me correct that. And you know how much you were looking to get for it?
yeah, 120.
120,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about what you got going on there?
Yeah, I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, single-wide mobile home, Airbnb, and I have a 7-unit trailer park. It's an acre on that part of the land, and then I have a separate one, half an acre piece of land that I want to sell next to it too. But the RV park has its own laundry room and has a on the back of that laundry room attached. It's one building that was split, and it has a tool room for the land equipment. It's got an amazing working water well. But yeah, it's Caliche Foundation, all the grounds packed Caliche. It's got 50 amp breaker, 50 amp hookups.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new septic system. Well, the septic system was put in 3 years ago. It's got extra plug on outdoor plug on the outside to hook up whatever they need outside. Also, let's see. Yeah, it's the house fully fenced in with a cyclone fence. It's got a cement footing, footing all the way around it. Big front gate to drive in. It's got a carport. Has a little older shed that probably, it could be fixed. It's just I'm buying some heavy doors. The storm pulled one of the doors off, but that's the thing that needs some attention is the storage shed. But shit, that could be pulled down. But it's also fenced in. The other piece of land is fenced in with another gate.
Mm-hmm.
The house yard itself has a gate in between the front yard and the backyard, and then another gate on that side. There's like 4 gates all the way around the back end of that, so you can get off in any side of the property.
Okay. You said how many
Got big
modular
pines.
homes?
Pardon?
How many modular homes you have on that property?
It has one.
Okay. So it's a mobile home and a modular home?
No, it's a mobile home,
Okay.
and the back end of it, it's like the third of it is the home and the yards, and then the other end of it is the RV park.
Got it. Okay. And is the RV park bringing in any income?
Not right this minute, sir, because I usually rent to companies, and my husband died, and the company who had all their trailers out there, 7 of them, they went to North Dakota. So right now I'm in the process of relisting it with companies. I usually don't do it individually, but that doesn't matter. You guys could,
Mm-hmm.
but I do usually go to companies and have all their guys go there.
Got you. Sorry to hear about your husband.
Thank you. That's the only reason I'm selling it. I have a broken back, and I'm right now in Arizona at the Mayo Clinic
Hmm.
with some other testing for cancer. So I'm just
Man.
tired. It all brings in a lot of money, you know. I own the other acre next to it with a home and a little apartment and a 4-unit RV park also. But it makes, all of it makes, the Airbnb makes good money in the park. You figure 7 times, $550 is what I was charging the company. But you can charge what you want.
Okay, got you. And are you looking to sell both of them?
I am in the near future. The other piece of land, but I'm looking for some property right now up in the hill country.
Okay. So the main one is to sell the one on Road 54, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
for someone wanting to invest to make money, I mean, that's the land to do it on. 120,000 isn't much for it at all.
okay. And that
Not
mobile
hurting for
home,
money. I'm not one of those people that's hurting for money or I'm in a crunch to buy it. I just decided to go ahead. To sell it. I just decided to do it. And cash money, that would be, you guys handle everything else.
yeah, okay. And the mobile home is vacant right now at the moment?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Because right now I'm getting ready to do an estate sale out of the home.
Okay. All right. And you say you're in Arizona right now, right?
Yes, I am.
How's everything right now?
Oh, some numbers came back not really good, and we found some cancer still in my throat and some lymph glands. But God's good, and I've survived it once, so I know I can survive it again.
Yeah. Are you by yourself right now? Who's taking care of you?
No, my brother lives here in Arizona, so I'm here, and then my sister flew in from California, and my daughter flew in from Texas too, and so we're actually hanging out as a family right now during all this.
That's good.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Okay. Let me look at this property real quick. And as far as like closing, do you have like a timeline when you want to get this done by?
I just need a little bit of time to have that sale. I was thinking at the latest, I could probably do it, just depending on how everything goes here. I could probably do the estate sale and be out of there in, less than 90 days, probably.
90 days. Okay. That's not a problem with us.
I just, 2 other people have called me regarding it, and I just tell them that if you want to see the land and stuff, come and look at it, because it's just better that way, I think.
Yeah.
People do it personally, instead of like this. This doesn't even give you the full effect of what the land is like.
Yeah.
And I would take 40,000 for the other half acre, probably next door.
Okay. And let's say we're able to pay that. How would you want to like start the process and move forward?
Well, you'd have to give me a written offer,
Mm-hmm.
So everybody. So these two people already have sent me a contract that they want me to sign, and the contract does nothing but protect them and allows them to keep my land tied up. And I don't want that,
Mm-hmm.
because if I put it on in California or put it in the paper as for sale by owner, I don't have to go through all that.
Yeah.
I have a $1 million realtor in Midland who I sent the contracts to, and she sent me back a list of things to change on the other contracts, because she's like, Missy, this is just not protect you at all.
Exactly.
Happy Homes is one of them, and I'm just like, no, bro, I'm not. You're gonna put down some earnest money, and then if you hold it any longer, you have to put some more down. So it's different things that they've got in there, and if whatever you send me, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna send it to her, and I'm gonna have her go through it,
Of course.
and then we'll just figure it out from there.
Yeah. We're pretty fair. We put EMD down. Obviously, we have our inspection period. We'll probably look at it before we commit to anything. I just wanted to see where you were at on that. If we put earnest money, how much earnest money would you want, and then what other terms will make you feel like this is a fair transaction?
I'll show you. I'm gonna look on that. Okay. Okay. I got it on the list right here. Sale price $120,000. This at the time the closing cost would have been March 3rd, but that's obviously doesn't go wrong. Okay, there's what is the title company was Fidelity National. Title policy, owner's title policy to be issued by Stewart Title. That was them. Earnest money, buyer to deposit $1,200 as earnest money. Extension of closing. If closing is extended for an additional 30 days, buyer shall deposit an additional $1,200 in earnest money. Option period. Buyer shall have a 7-day termination option. Buyers shall pay $200 as option money. Option money is non-refundable. Survey. Buyer shall pay for the survey and shall obtain a new survey no later than 3 days prior to closing. Property condition. Buyer accepts the property as is. There is no judgments. That seller safe. Seller represents and warrants that there's no judgments affecting the title or threatening the equity in the property, and that no bankruptcy is pending or contemplated by any title holder. The seller agrees not to further encumber the property prior to closing. No affidavit, notice, or other instrument may be recorded against the property by buyer prior to the closing. That's it.
Okay. I will do it a little bit different. I will have an inspection period, 14 days. Then earnest money becomes hard after 14 days. We will put $5,000 earnest money.
What do you mean it becomes hard?
So before the inspection, we can back out, right? Before the 14 days, within the 14 days, if we walk the property and something comes up, we're safe to back out. After the 14 days, if we want to back out, you keep the 5,000. That's what earnest money is.
I understand that.
Yeah.
That's the option period, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather keep it. See, because I'm educated. You know what I'm saying? So I know that time frame allows you to find other buyers to buy the property, and then it ties me up for that many more longer days for you to back out.
Yeah. So I know what you're talking about. People shop it all around. I get it.
Yeah.
The reason why I put 14 days is surveys take forever. It's not just 2-3 days. I got to get a survey out there. Then they're going to do the report. It's going to take 5 business days. I got to schedule the survey. It's not that I'm going to call them and they're going to do it the next day. So I think 14 days is fair. I know your concerns that somebody might shop it within the 14 days, but whoever you go under contract with is gonna have an inspection period.
I know that.
Yeah. So I think 14 days is fair for me to do all my due diligence.
Okay, well, let me pass that by my realtor
Of course.
and see what she thinks about adding another 7 days to that option period.
Okay. So yeah, we'll put more
She's
money.
my best friend, and she's protecting me.
Of course.
Well, everybody else was trying to protect themselves. You know, the contract they were sending me,
Mhm.
and so as a matter of fact, I got a call yesterday or the day before from Happy Homes,
Mhm.
and I was just like, let me get back to Texas, and I'm just like I said, I've not been in no hurry. And protecting me is what I need to do.
Of course.
So if everything is full, you know, we can go along, and I'll ask her regarding that earnest money, the 5,000 earnest money.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, that's
Sure.
one thing we'll do. And then after 14 days, we can back out. We'll buy it as is. So that's the same. Yeah, I think it's pretty straightforward. Is there anything else I'm missing?
no, I don't think so. I'll just tell her how, you know, those two things, you know, but you need to just text me. Would you text me your guys' condition on the 14 days and the what you would want change the 14 days, and then the 5,000, how you're wording that in your contract, please?
Okay. I'll do that. Yeah. So the 5,000 the title company will hold it, but yeah, I'll do that. I'll text you and then I'll probably follow up with you within the week. Is that okay?
Yep, that's fine with me.
Perfect. All right. Let me put this in my calendar and I'll text you now. Do you have any
And
questions for me?
Pardon?
I said, do you have any questions for me?
No, I think it's just basically really cut and dry at this point. And but I do need you to send me your name and your company, please.
Yeah. I'll send you my name, my company website. It'll show everything about us, and then I'll show you the two things: the $5,000 earnest, and then the 14 days inspection period to allow us to do our due diligence as far as the survey and stuff. That's all I'll put on the text.
Okay.
All right, Rhonda. Thank you for taking my call. I'll text you in a bit. I'll text you right now as soon as we hang up, and then I'll call you this week, and hopefully you can get to your realtor and she can get back with you. And I hope you're feeling a little bit better.
Yes, sir. And I'll be back Tuesday in Midland, but give me a couple days to chill out.
I got
And
you.
then, okay.
No worries. All right, Rhonda. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Feel better.
You too.
And we'll talk.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm gonna explain that right now. Okay. EMD 14 days inspection. Allow us to do All right. So let me answer this and then I'll say the call. When you do the closing formula, how do you get the price out of the sellers for pretending 20 to 30K fee? So you can either go for it in the front end of the conversation. Oh, you probably left. I don't know if you're still here, but I'll say it. You probably can go for it in the front end, or you can ask for needs, anchor the needs, and then go to consequence at the end. That call, she knows she's giving me a deal. Oh. She knows she's giving me a deal. It's an RV park with a mobile home. She knows it's a deal. The only thing is she wants to be protected because she's going through a lot. That's why I'm not afraid to put 5K EMD on that. Would I like to? No, but it's one of those legacy properties where you make a lot. It's just a deal. It's just a deal. Um, yeah, and she's reading the contracts. People are there's all these wholesalers are fucking people over, so she knows the game. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Both those calls, they're both going through cancer, but yeah, I don't know. Um, but yeah, getting deep fees first. The price gotta be decent already. If they're asking for 300K and the ARV is 300K, yeah, I know that's tough, bro. That's so tough. Um, so big fees, you need a good price point first. You're not gonna get a 20, 30K fee consistently under 100K. And then second, the price gotta be decent already. It gotta be like ARV 300, they want 290. Nah, no, they're negotiable. ARV 300, they're asking 320. It's gonna be tough on a cash deal to make 20. Yeah, because you need that bitch at 150, 130. But yeah, and just I don't really have like a framework. I have a framework, but sometimes I get off of it so fast because you gotta adapt to sellers. And Jason, if you let me know if you've seen those two calls, you couldn't do any PQ. You couldn't. Like you could have, it would have never went right. And you see those sellers, they don't feel like I'm interrogating them. I let them talk. Um, but they both were deals already. So I kind of want to do a wrong price seller. That's a deal right there. The only problem with that lead right now is the I speed to lead. Everybody's gonna call that shit. Let's see if I can do some inbound leads. Look, I had the contract ready right here. Had that bitch ready. Let's see here. Let me see if I can. How would you comp something like the last call? Um, I looked at the area. I looked at the income on the rent, and I knew it was a deal of experience. Now, let's say you don't have the experience, you still have an inspection period. So I think you just lock it up, and then you figure it out after because she's motivated. She's going through a lot. It's my responsibility to get her out of that. That's just the way I look at it. It is my responsibility to get her out of that. So I would have locked it up. It looked good, so I would have locked it up. Not that I'm confused. It looked good, right? It looked good. Zillow had it at 250. I put it up on Zillow's 250. She's asking 120. So it's already a deal. But it is a mobile home. Zillow doesn't do well with mobile homes. But then she's telling me it comes with an RV park. I don't know shit about RV park, but I know that should bring income. So I was like, fuck it, let me try. And then I have 14 days or whatever to figure it out. I'm gonna give it to a dispo partner, or I don't know. I'll figure it out. If you have a deal, you have a deal. So those last two leads were I speed to lead. They were both deals, bro. Let's see what I can do here. I don't got no fucking leads here. Yeah, there's no leads here. It's already 2:00. Yo, who wants to role play with me? I have no leads to call. Let me see. No. Let me see my email real quick. Da, 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 da. Um, no worries.
Eight one 4 5 9 9 1 2 2 is
Let me call this lead off my phone. I'm getting a headache right now. I think it's lack of drinking water.
eight one 4
What's the best time to? I think I'm gonna get off now. Yeah. Any questions for me before I get off? I'll give you guys 10 minutes. $6. Crazy. Um, I don't know how to answer that. It's just something I'm trying out that is flowing better. Um, I try not to ask for price up front because I feel like I can work them down better based on their situation. Um, I don't educate sellers on rehab at all. I never do it. Personally, I don't do it because sellers are stupid anyway. I'm the expert. So why would I rely on the seller to tell me the rehab? Unless they're investors. So that's where I'm at. I educate on their situation. Checking status. I don't like to do it, but for wrong price sellers, how do you handle it? You just tell them where you at. So let's say that they want 400,000. And you need to be at 280, more or less, right? Less. You're gonna be at 250. You're gonna ask them how much they need in their pocket to walk away from this. Let's say they have a mortgage for 100, so they're trying to walk away with 300, right? Okay, I mean, how much do you need? I need 300K. And Mr. Seller, just to ask, where's that 300K coming from? Okay, I mean, I need X, Y, and Z. And let's say for whatever reason you're only able to accomplish X and Y. Is that still enough for you to sell this home? Maybe, I don't know. Blah blah blah. But the most important thing is motivation. That's how I walk them down. I'm also working a 9 to 5 right now. We're wholesaling. Where when you were a part time, how did you balance it? It was hard. You gotta dedicate time to wholesaling. Um, what lead source are you using? And I can probably help you out better. And when you're in a 9 to 5, you need a lead source with a high contact rate. Um, I was I was buying more new leads than I was following up with because new leads from property leads, let's say, they will pick up faster. I spent 4K on PPL the last 2 months, and I got like 3,500 left on my balance. And what platform? Speed to lead, property leads. What are we looking at? And how many deals have you closed from there? Um, you want to come on? Are you working right now? You want to come on live? I think it's easier if I speak to you. Let me. Are you shy? All right, I sent you the link. I sent the. Oh, I can't send links here. How would I do it? Look, I'm gonna send the link, and I'm gonna put a space between .com, and then you could just figure it out. If that works, I'm so smart. I'm just smart. Look, I'm smart. You gotta put the dot.
Yo, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I hear you. How
All
do
right.
I do this? Hold on. Hey, what's going on, Kyle?
Yeah,
Can you
so
hear
wait,
me?
hold on. Let me see the last question I asked. Okay, yeah, it was about the PPL. So here, I'll just explain like where I'm at right now with like wholesale and stuff. So before I switched to PPL, I was doing SMS for about like 10 months. I locked up about like, I'll say like 15 contracts, closed one. And after that, I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm gonna switch to PPL, right? And I mean, I switched. I mean, it's going all right. You know, the sellers are good and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't know. Compared to like the cost per deal, compared to like SMS, it's like a lot different. So I'm just having some doubts, and I was just curious on how, you know, that's why I was asking those questions.
Got you. How much did you make on that SMS?
That one deal, it was a local deal over in Jersey. So you know, I was able to go on an appointment and stuff. I made about 5K on that.
That's low for Jersey. But SMS does well in Jersey. Where are you from?
I'm in South Jersey. Are you familiar with it or?
Yeah, I'm in New York, so I'm kind of familiar. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm towards like Glassboro.
Okay. And you only made 5K?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a $17,000 spread, but the bar I was working with, well, the first one backed out, and then the second one found some foundation issues, so I had to renegotiate it. And then that contract actually fell out, and then they called me back like a week later, and I locked it up and only made like $5,000.
Got you. Okay, so it was one of those tight deals. Got
Yeah.
you. So I wouldn't stop doing SMS. Are you in TU?
Nah, I was planning on joining it, but I mean, I spent all my bread on iSpeed, so.
I got you. Yeah, I wouldn't say join it. I was just asking. I wouldn't stop doing SMS. 15 contracts, one went through, but you made 5K. How much did you spend? 1,000?
Well, on SMS,
Yeah.
I was spending like 1,000 a month, so I didn't even like break even from the one deal. I was still negative like $2,000, I think.
And why did they all of those fall through?
It was just comping issues. Like I was using the incorrect comps and stuff like that. So it was just like, you know, like an education aspect of it. And, you know, my numbers would be like $30,000-$40,000 off of what it's actually supposed to be. So, I mean, if it was me, I wouldn't even really consider them contracts. It's like, you know, I was just locking up anything.
Yeah, they signed up with you because it was too high.
Yeah.
Okay. And then PPL, what's your experience on PPL?
PPL, so it's just I guess you could say like everyone's touching the lead at the same time. So with that, it's a little bit different. I mean, I can be a lot more direct, especially when using like the closures formula and stuff. Like previously, you know, I was like, you know, using the underwriter aspect and stuff like that. Oh, I need to speak to my team. But, you know, ever since I started PPL and a little bit towards the end of ending SMS, I was using the closures formula. And that, you know, kind of shifted the way sellers even speak to me, right? You know, they're a lot more, you know, friendly and stuff like that. Super easy to build a rapport and everything like that. But when I offer something like, let's say I offer them 60,000, they're like, oh yeah, well, I already have someone else for 70, or I have someone else coming out to see the property before we even sign anything, stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn.
Got you. So you have a sales problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. So there's a lot of things you're not doing in your call. They're waiting to hear your number because you got friend zone basically. You're not getting commitments in the call, and also your offer's probably coming off too soft. I don't
What
know.
do you
I
mean
never
by
heard you on the phone, but if you're just shooting a number and hoping it sticks, it's coming out too soft.
yeah.
So like I will always every time I say I offer, I frame everything. So like I'll be like, hey, it looks like you're going through X, Y, and Z, and you're looking to solve it, right? Yeah. So if you're able to solve this, is that something you want to start the process with? Get another commitment. Yes. Okay. It looks like you're dealing with X, Y, and Z. In order to do what you're looking to do, you need to do blah, 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 like the solution, right? And then you go into, in order for that to happen, we'll buy it as is, we'll cover the closing costs, we will need to be at X amount. You build value in your offer. You don't just send a blind offer. Do you do that?
I do it a little bit. I guess I kind of I do rush into the offer a little bit. Before that, I just try and build as much rapport as I can, understand their situation, how selling solves it, why they need to sell now, stuff like that. Just really understanding that a cash offer even is the right fit for them. Understanding that they shouldn't just go with a realtor. And then just, obviously having them paint me a picture when it comes to their perfect outcome and stuff like that when it comes to selling. And then as far as giving them the offer, I just kind of walk them through the ARV I'm seeing, how much in repairs it'll possibly be. And then after that, I factor in the profit, fixed costs like the holding costs, closing costs, realtor fees, stuff like that. And then I just say the offer. So that's kind of how it's going right now.
Got you. So now let me ask you this. How many people are saying no to your offer?
I would say, unless it's like already a deal, everyone else is kind of just saying no, or they'll be like, oh yeah, I need to speak to someone else, stuff like that. Like just objections to get off the phone.
Got you. And how many leads have you bought?
Right now I'm buying about 7 a day. I just started that like last week though. So
Okay.
I try and keep like 50 active at all times.
And how many contracts you have right now?
I sent a contract earlier this week, but I'm gonna have to cancel that due to again the numbers being wrong. But as of right now, currently locked up, I just have the one that's getting canceled, and then I have a few others pending, but they have like people that are local looking at the property first and stuff like that.
Got you. How are you finding these buyers?
I usually just JV with Danielle. Do you know Danielle?
Danielle from TU?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know Danielle.
Yeah, I usually just submit my stuff to her.
Got you. Yeah, you have a lot of holes in your business right now. I think you're not offering low enough. All right, let me ask you this. Yeah, bro, you can never go too low. You can offer them $1. Let me ask you this. When you offer them low and they say no, what happens?
After that, I'm just like, I try and figure out like, all right, I'm like, okay, well, how much exactly do you need to solve, insert motivation?
That's before or after the offer?
After.
Nah, that's backwards.
Mm.
All right, just run me through. Let's say I'm a seller and you give me an offer.
Okay. What to say, I'll just go through the offer part. So, after running a little bit of the numbers and, looking in the area, looks like ARV is probably going to be around 200,000. Does that sound about right?
Sure.
Okay. And, based on what you told me on the property, you told me the kitchen needs to be remodeled, maybe some painting, some flooring, everything like that. I'm looking at about spending, let's say, $50,000 in repair. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay. And then after that, obviously we need to factor in like the fixed costs, like the realtor fees, holding costs, closing costs, everything like that. And then we need to make a profit on this, right? And I'm not here to, make a home run or anything like that. I'm just trying to get to first base. And what I mean by that is just get close to $1 in, $1 out in repairs. So with that being said, I'd most likely need to pay around X amount for a property like this.
So you want to make 50K on me?
Pretty much. I mean, I feel like that's fair.
But I paid all the costs for this house. Why would I give them a house so you can make 50K on me? That's what the seller's thinking. They're not saying it.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You making them feel like they lost. You gotta make it feel like it's a win-win.
Mm.
That makes sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But I mean,
Now, this is what's happening on your call. You gave me that offer. Oh, I can't do that. What would you say after that?
well, that's when I'll just go into, well, how much exactly do you need to help with in an insert motivation, whether that's relocating, um, bills
Yeah.
with health issues, stuff like that.
You're too low. I can't do shit with 80,000.
I mean, bills like that, I'm just kind of getting it then. I mean, I don't know.
That's the problem. You're giving up too easily. Now, roles reverse. Let's say you're the seller and I'm the buyer, and I'm gonna do exactly what you said. Well, I'm gonna do it my
Okay.
way, but not 100% my way. Hey, Mr. Seller, it looks like you need to relocate and get closer to family. Blah 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 blah. Motivation. How much do you need to get down there, closer to your family?
150,000.
150,000. Okay, and that 150,000, where's that going to?
That'll help me buy a new property. That'll pay for some of the expenses it takes to move down to Florida and everything like that. So I think 150,000 would be the amount I would need to get down there.
Got you. And Mr. Seller, I just want to make this a win-win. Can you explain to me the expenses? Like break it down.
Yeah. So me and my wife, we were looking in the area, and we would like to have enough to put a down payment on a house, get settled in, and then also have some savings set aside as well in case anything happens. So what that kind of looks like is, $50,000 for the house. We have our moving expenses, and then, savings for when we do move down there.
And I guess how much are the homes down there?
They're ranging in between 300 and 400,000.
Okay, so 400,000, 20%. Okay. And that's what you're looking to put down, 20%? Because most people put 10% now.
Yeah, it's not something that we, want to have a long-term loan on. We want to pay it off fairly quickly. So,
Okay. And then when you said savings, how much savings do you need?
we're still trying to figure that out, but I'm thinking, in the range of 30 to 50,000 makes sense.
Okay. So, Mr. Seller, based on your math, you only need 110,000.
Hmm.
If we're able to get you 110 and get you closer to your family because that's important to you and get you down to Florida, isn't that the most important thing to you?
Yeah, I mean that is, but I mean, I would have to talk to my wife about that before first.
I got you. That's not a problem. But for you, 110,000, getting to Florida, that makes sense, right? That's what you want to do? Because that's the most important thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like something that could work.
Okay. And let's say you don't get 110 and then the offer comes in and you making 80,000 in your pocket. Is that still enough for you to go to Florida?
I'm not too sure. That's a little lower than I was expecting.
Yeah, but think about it. You still get to Florida. You still need to get to do what you need to do. You're just gonna put a little bit less down on the house. But the main goal that you're wanting to sell is you want to get down to Florida because the motivation, whatever the motivation is, that's what's important. And then you're gonna say, okay, I don't know. And then I'll be like, so let's say you don't sell. Are you planning to just not go to Florida? That's consequences.
Yeah.
Then I'm educating. So I build tension up for the offer, right? And then I'm like, look, Mr. Seller, I want to make this a win-win. I'm seeing houses going for 200 fully fixed up. You told me your property needs a little bit of work. We accounted for that. And obviously, we're an investment company. We need to make a profit. Accounting all that, if we was to buy your property as is, cover all the closing costs, we would have to be at 80,000. So I built the tension, right? Now you're more inclined to take the offer. Let's say you don't take the offer. 80 is too low. I understand that, Mr. Seller. 80 is too low. I know it's important to you. Outside of price, that everything we cover is what you're looking for. What do you mean?
The answer would be yeah.
Yep. So I know that you want to get to Florida. It's important to you. And what's important to me is that you make the right decision. How close can you get to that 80,000?
So, okay. So that offer that you gave us to 80,000, I mean, let's say.
That's not my MAO.
Oh, okay. All right. That was my question.
That's what I say. You're not offering low enough.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have room to come up. And now look, I told you, how close can you get to 80? You would have said 100 or 90. You would have went down a little bit. You would have felt like you brought me up, and you would have felt like you won as a seller.
Yeah.
The whole time I won. That's how you educate. You got to build value in your offer. Create the tension. Oh, keep putting in that motivation. Hey, you're sick. You're going through cancer. Isn't the most important thing for you is X, Y, and Z? Make them think about the result and not the house, the price. Build that up. Then you educate and hit it with the offer.
Okay. Yeah, that's solid, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And then when they say no, you don't give up. Then you ask them, why not? Is everything that you spoke about outside the price? Because you isolate the objection. Everything outside the price, is that what you were looking for? Yes. You guys are covering closing costs. You buy it in 30 days. You buy it as is. Okay. So price is the problem. Yes. Okay. I want to make it a win-win. I want to make this. I know this is important to you. How close can you get? But you hit them so low that whatever they come down to, hopefully it's a deal. Now, if it's not a deal, you have to keep fighting. You don't get off the phone. You never hang up. You as a buyer never hang up. They have to hang up on you. They got to be like, bye.
Okay. So, I mean, how would you handle the objections of where they might have, either someone else making higher offers or local willing to go out to the property, stuff like that? I mean, is that just like a non-controllable thing, or
going to the property is not an objection? I just had that. The seller was like, I have 5 people. They waiting for me to get to Florida. Was you there for that call?
Yeah, I was listening to that.
All I said was, man, I'm trying to get this shit done right now. Basically, I said it. I didn't say it like this, but I said, I'm trying to get it done right now. Isn't it easier if you go down there? I made it seem like it's for him. Isn't it easy if you just go down there and when you move all your stuff out, you could just sign paperwork and leave with the check? Now his head is like, yo, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So you got to find an angle. So let's say they live in the house. Oh, I want somebody to come look at it. Yeah, Michelle, I mean, we're going to come look at it. The reason we don't do it is because obviously we're in business. We don't want to waste our time. So we kind of agree on price. Then we come out to the property. We shake your hand and we do everything we need to do to get this property off your hands. Does that make sense? That's it. You don't just straight simple, just like that. Yeah, but I'm more comfortable that if somebody comes over. So let's say somebody comes over. You know, people that usually come over, they try to get a bigger discount because they think they're face to face. They're gonna try to take advantage of you. I'm like that. You know how the people that go to the house say people don't sell your house over the phone? I kind of reverse it.
Yeah.
They only go there just to manipulate you, right? And they're like, yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna let nobody manipulate, blah blah. And I just take them out of that. Doesn't it make sense if you're getting the price you want just to move forward with it? Isn't that the most important thing to you? Now, if they keep going, okay, they're just one of those sellers. But not every seller's gonna keep fighting. Some of those objections just a smokescreen. It's just bullshit. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean that makes total sense. So is the whole framework behind that is just to kind of really tie in the motivation behind the offer? Is that like
Build
just make sure
value.
you're hitting all the points of everything they need solved behind that offer on the property?
Yeah, so it's motivation, solution, motivation, solution. So if they have multiple motivations, hey, it looks like you want to get closer to family. We're able to get you there in 30 days, like you want it. We're able to buy it as is, so you don't have to do anything to the property. Like I'm solving their problems before I give the offer.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have a problem to solve, that offer is gonna feel empty, and they're just waiting to hear a number.
Okay.
And both those calls today, I never made an offer because I knew they were follow-ups.
Yeah.
I just made them commit though.
Okay, I see.
I might hit that guy at 65. He wants 85. I might hit him at 65.
But I mean, let's say you do that, and you know he's like, well, you know, I have these other offers at 85 and 90. You know, well, I mean, what do you do then?
Then I might come up, or I'll be like, well, let's just I'll put 85 on the paper. On that situation, I'll put 85 on the paper. And when we go see him, I might price drop him. 85 is a deal. It just can't be too sweet. It can't be too easy for him. 85 is a deal, but it can't be so easy for him where he thinks he could just shop it around.
Yeah, I see what you're saying there.
So if I have to come up, I will come up. But I'm trying to make as much money as possible.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm just thinking, you know, the competition is a lot better than they seem, or, you know, like, oh, there's someone else already contacted the seller. It's already a done deal or something like that.
Yeah, and they fucking suck. It is that simple.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, they haven't sold it because the competition sucks.
Yeah. I mean, that makes total sense. They're not under contract then.
Yeah. Now a lot of people got their guard up. You just gotta break it. Like this last girl, I told her 5K EMD, 14-day inspection, and her guard is down. She texted me back already, like, thank you for all your information. Because everybody's trying to take advantage of her. Now, am I gonna do all that? No, probably not. Fuck that. But I gotta get her guard down. Like I'm a real person. I care about you, type shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but when you give that offer, don't give up after. Figure out why it doesn't work.
Right. Yeah, I think this week I'm gonna make a, you know, tying that motivation in a lot more and really having the seller understand what I'm bringing to the table when it comes to solving that, make them realize that, and then I'm just gonna take the repairs out of the equation.
Yeah,
I think that'll help.
And don't educate number by number. Just be vague. Hey, I can sell the property at 200. You told me it needs work, and then I need to profit a little bit. We have closing costs and all that. Offer needs to be at bomb. Hit them.
Yeah, because what was happening was, you know, when I was going number by number, I could just feel it. It was just becoming way too transactional. Like their motivation wasn't even like in the picture at that point. They were just kind of listening to the numbers.
And they're not engaged.
Yeah.
They'll be like, sure, yeah, whatever. Just give me the number already.
Yeah. Okay. So the two takeaways are just, you know, tying that motivation in, making sure you're hitting all the you're solving all the problems with that offer and then making the offer rather than making the offer and then revisiting that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then offer deeper.
Offer deeper. Okay. And I mean, usually, I mean, what's a guideline you use like for how like deep the offer is? Is it just like 30K assignment, then your MAO is like 15 off that, or?
I'll share my screen. It's not really like that. Do you use the profit calculator?
Yeah.
Where's it at? All right, let's say Aries 200. 1,500 square feet is going to be around 60, 55, 60. Let's call it 55. You need this at 80, let's say 15. All right, let's do 70. All right, that's a deal, right? It don't have to be dollar in, dollar out. That's the first misconception. On this price point, somebody's happy to make 36. You know why? Because they're gonna save money here anyways. They're gonna make this work. It's still deep enough, right? Now, when I see that, I see my offers here. I don't have to change this to make this lower. I just hit them 10K under 60.
Okay.
But you know, even this is a deal. That's a deal.
Really?
This is gonna suffer a little bit. And then he's gonna save here. He's getting a 200K property for 95. That's a deal.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, I guess when I do like the rehab, I really do aim for that dollar in, dollar out. So
yeah, it's too much sometimes.
And what ends up happening, it ends up being too much, and then I just end up trying to adjust the ARV and stuff like that, and it just starts to become a manufactured deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, some deals like this won't sell, but you give yourself a chance. Now, hey, Miss Seller, I need to be 10K under. It's easy to go a 10K price drop.
Yeah. And that works.
And I'm telling you, this number is lower.
100%.
And this number could be higher. The end buyer might think it's 210. 10K makes a big difference.
Yeah. So when you do your ARV, are you just like being conservative, like 5,000-10,000, or is it like, more aggressive than that?
So the way I comp a little different than everybody else. I don't care about what's sold. Let me pick an easy neighborhood. These are $1 million homes. Hold on. All right, let me get out of here. Let's go Texas. All right, right here. I'm using Zillow. Zillow's my main comp tool. I'm different than everybody else. I'm drawing a line. This is the block or whatever, the neighborhood. I don't want to go outside of here at the beginning. Then let's say my house is 3.2. I'm looking for a flip property that's 3.2. Is this flip? No. And I'm looking, you see how I'm looking at active, right?
Yeah.
This is not flipped. This is flipped. This flipper did the job for me. When he bought this flip, he comped it out and put 380. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Like he comped it for me already. 6 months ago, he said this house is gonna sell for 380. Let me buy it for whatever price he bought it at.
Mm-hmm. So do you do actives first and then sold second?
Yeah, then I do sold to like confirm, but active is gonna help you more than sold. Obviously, I want to look for more. That's just one.
Yeah, it is.
That's as is. So on Novation, that's probably as is. You probably want to list a little lower on Novation. Now let's see sold. It's non-disclosure state. So same house, 1,800 square feet, sold for 380.
Yeah, so yeah, it's probably around that range.
Yeah, they probably sold at 380, and that's where that guy. That's where that guy got his comp. They all looking at the same shit. 380.
Yeah, yeah, bro.
I just look at actors, bro. Those flippers did your job for you.
Yeah, I don't even look at actives. I'm not gonna lie.
It's way better. It's way better, bro. Join TU and you'd have knew all this. Nah, but get some deals under your belt first before you join.
Yeah, I got lock in. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna, take those recommendations and I'm gonna implement them. And go from there. Hopefully I'm able to close something.
Yeah. And then send me some money.
Yeah, afterward.
Yeah. But yeah, let me know if you need anything. It's easy, bro. It's just conversations and kind of it's like manipulating, but it is what it is. You got to make your money.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change that shit, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was about to quit a few times.
Holy shit!
Like when I was doing SMS, bro, that shit it was bad because I mean it's a whole different type of seller. Like it's all like outbound.
Yeah,
so
but
inbound was different.
It's all the same, bro.
Yeah, but it's a lot more screening you got to do because you got to call every seller and they're like, oh yeah, why are you calling me that and third sometimes? And
yeah,
but yeah, I think the rest of my balance should carry me to at least one deal. So
yeah, bro. I speak to Lee, bro. I like calling them on Saturdays because not everybody's spamming them. I don't buy iSpeed to Lee during the week. I just don't. But on Saturdays, they pick up. Not everybody's calling them. It's just better, bro. It's just better.
Is that what you did when you were part time?
I never used iSpeed to Lead when I was part time.
Really?
I only use property leads. So when you're part time, and this is what I was mentioning. So iSpeed to Lead, I love them, but everything is call leads. And that's why I say you gotta leverage your time. Let's see. So you see, so this is PPC. But what happens on PPC, if you don't get to them right away, somebody else did. So you don't don't even buy PPC leads from iSpeed to Lead. Then you got Facebook leads. Facebook leads are decent. I'm not gonna hate on it. But then you have a lot of these are call leads. Meaning it took you don't get the lead right away. And then you're buying sale leads. So you're like a week behind. The chances they pick up is just lower than if you go to property leads, the leads come inbound, you can call them right away. And some of them is live transfer. So now when you're part-time wholesaling, when you come to call, you need all your time, bro. You need all your time. Like you need to be efficient. You need to be efficient. So that's why when property leads, because it's inbound leads, as soon as you turn it on, you get leads. And those are recently filled up forms. And they're inbound, so you can leverage, hey, you filled out a form looking to sell.
Yeah, I should have looked more into all the PPL providers before. Because, I mean, I just kind of hopped into it after the, I think it was like the New Year's sale or something with iSpeed.
Yeah.
And I was
iSpeed's not bad. It's just part-time, I recommend property leads every day. Mm-hmm. It's just inbound. It's just better.
Yeah.
Inbound will always be better.
Now, yeah, I mean that was kind of the that's one of the main issues I was also facing. I'm doing a lot of there's a lot of no answers since I call like in between like 5 to 8. So a lot of the time I'm just kind of calling on the weekends, and that's when I get the most people. But
yeah, especially iSpeed. They're getting blown up during the week.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. I mean, I appreciate all the knowledge. I definitely do.
Yeah. Just if you go to property leads, it's nationwide, but that doesn't mean shit, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let me know if you need anything. I'm close with Danielle, not super close, but we're cool. But yeah, Speed to Lead will definitely give you a better deal because of the area, but it's just harder to get contracts
Mhm.
if you're part time because your follow up game need to be crazy.
Yeah. I'll make it work though.
Yeah. I mean, you have the balance there. Fuck it, right?
Yeah. All right, bro. Well, I'm gonna hop off now. I appreciate you helping me out with that stuff, and I'll keep you updated. All right.
All right, brother.
All right. See you.
Later. Gavin, you still there? You have a deeper understanding of this than anyone in TU. Where did you learn this? Man, I've been studying. I study a lot, man. Yeah. Yeah, I just study. Like, I listen to the seller's response. If I don't like it, that means I said it wrong or I did something wrong. And then there's a KPI to all that too, right? So, like, if I use the same line, it got to work 9 times out of 10 for me to keep using it. Yeah, once you get a seller to a certain point, you know it's closed. The reason why I'm not one call closing these iSpeed to lead leads, they're call leads. It's just the nature of it. Like both of those leads, closable. I could send a contract. I hate my contract being out there not signed. They both were not ready to make a decision. First one, I had to change his mentality that he's trying to get people out there. Second one, lawyer or realtor or whatever it was. It's fried, bro. But I keep calling. I'll get somebody one call close. But yeah, I just study this shit, bro. I study RJ a lot, and then who else I study? I don't remember anymore. I just watch random people, bro. Like Eric Klein. I don't like the guy. I mean, I nothing against him, but like I don't like his approach in sales. But some of the stuff he does makes sense. It works. If they say I want Zillow, who cares? Just make him an offer. That's when the real motivation comes out. But yeah, 45-minute call. I don't hate on it, but I don't prefer it. It is what it is. Yeah, I study my own calls. Yeah, RJ has a different personality. It's really, really strong. And we're not him. So I feel like I can only leverage if I go deep enough. Now I don't go super, super, super deep every call, but I try to like go deep so they know I understand them, and I want to understand them. Yeah. So RJ has a little different approach. He's so like confident and strong. Yeah, some of the stuff he does we can't do. Like his voice is just he has a good voice. That's already that. He already has a good voice. And it's his process, right? He made it up. He know exactly where he needs to go to. Exactly. And I have a little bit of it, but nah, he's different. He's different. For sure. But also for me, I can get a contract anytime. I want it to be a good deal because I don't want to spend my wheels. Because I dispo everything myself for the most part. RJ had a team, so he locked up everything, which is not a problem. Volume. He's the ultimate volume guy. You should make a PDF of your frame where it makes more sense in my head. than using numbers. Wait, what? You should make a PDF on your framework. It makes more sense in my head than using numbers with a 75-year-old grandma, 100%. I think you can only educate the investor. Everybody else, they don't give a fuck. They have a number they want, and that's that. You got to make it make sense. Like, wait, your number doesn't make sense for your situation. Not your numbers don't make sense for me. Because I'm telling you, every seller in their head is saying, wait, you about to make 50K on me? Fuck you. That's what they're saying in their head. Hey, your ARV is 300. I have holding costs, closing costs. I'm putting 50K into it. And now you understand, I need to put $1 in, $1 out. I need you at 150 because I want to make 50 on your head. They like, fuck you every single time. Because they're not a lot of people suck at math too. So it's like, yeah. But it works too, though. Sometimes it works. Like this is where I learned this from. This is where I got the idea from. When I first started Closers Formula, I had a lot of sellers agree with my number, but still didn't sign a contract. Meaning they say, you're right, but I'm not signing with you because you're not making 50 on my head. And I had to change my mentality. Like, I can educate all I want and make myself feel right. I'm not closing them because they feel like they lost. They got to feel like they won. Especially the higher ARV properties. But yeah, any more questions? I'm about to get off. I'll make a PDF and I'll sell it for $1. Not really. I don't do one-on-ones. I have a lot going on. So just a little bit about my business. I do acquisition, I do dispo, I do my own marketing. So I do my Google ads, Facebook ads, and Google ads takes a lot of work. Yeah, it's just so much going on in a day. I'd be fried. Yeah, I'll make a PDF for $1. I'm gonna do that. Nah, I'm gonna make a school community soon. I'm just trying to get less pressure as far as my business because I'm doing too much, and I realize that. And then I'll make a school community. I'll probably charge like $10 a month. But I'm gonna teach everything: acquisition, marketing. Well, only those two things. That's the only two things I know. Dispo, I do 90% novations right now, so it's easier. Yeah. I don't want to say 90, but it's like it's pretty much up there. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good weekend. Good live. Only had 2 calls, 3 calls. I don't know. But yeah. Later.